What if the world you know is only part of the truth? Beyond what we see and touch, an incredible force shapes everything. A hidden power exists, one that few truly understand. Those who unlock its secrets gain an ability so powerful that it can turn thoughts into reality. Most people chase success in the outer world, never realizing that the true power to create life's path comes from within. Long ago, wise teachers spoke of an energy so strong that it could shape destiny. This force is not held back by limits or circumstances. It follows an invisible law, connecting our minds to something vast, an endless intelligence that flows through the universe. History's greatest creators, inventors, and visionaries all tapped into this power, whether they knew it or not. Now, you stand at the doorway to this same ability. But before you can use it, your mind must be trained to see beyond the surface, to harness thought as a tool of creation. Thoughts are not just passing ideas, they are instructions sent out into the world. Whatever the mind holds with clarity and belief, life begins to reflect. But this power does not work randomly. There is a method, a process, a science behind turning thoughts into reality. Everything that has ever been built, discovered, or invented started first as an image in someone's mind. Visualization is not just daydreaming. It is the art of shaping reality with focused intention. Just like a sculptor sees a masterpiece within a block of stone before carving it, your mind must see what it wants before the world can shape itself to match. Master this process, and you hold the key to creation itself. To turn imagination into reality, a deeper approach is needed, one that goes beyond simply picturing something in the mind. True visualization is an immersive experience that engages all the senses. If you dream of a new home, don't just see its structure, feel the coolness of its walls, hear the soft echo of footsteps in the hallway, breathe in the scent of fresh air inside, and embrace the emotions of living in that space. The more real it feels in your mind, the stronger its pull toward becoming reality. This multisensory method leaves a lasting imprint on the subconscious, making the vision feel natural and achievable. Another way to reinforce this connection is by bringing the mental image into the physical world. Tools like vision boards serve as daily reminders, helping the mind stay focused on its goal. Collect pictures, words, or objects that represent your desired outcome. Seeing them every day strengthens belief and keeps the vision alive. Writing is another powerful way to shape reality. Describe your goal in detail, as if it has already happened. This process deepens the belief in your mind, making the vision more concrete. But beyond clarity, repetition is key. The subconscious absorbs what it is exposed to frequently, blurring the line between imagination and reality. This is why top athletes and performers repeatedly visualize their success. They mentally rehearse each movement until their body naturally follows. The goal is not to force reality to change, but to align with the creative process of the universe. Just as a seed doesn't demand to grow, it simply unfolds into what it is meant to be. Your vision must be nurtured, believed in, and allowed to take shape in its own time. Just as a seed thrives in the right environment, a vision must be nurtured with belief and consistency. When visualization is practiced with unwavering faith, it stops being a mere wish and becomes a force of certainty. It is not just about hoping for something to happen, it is about knowing it must. Thought is not passive, it has energy, a frequency, and a pull that attracts what matches it. Every idea held firmly in the mind sends out signals, shaping reality in ways both seen and unseen. This is how the law of attraction truly works. The question is not whether it operates, but whether we use it with intention or let it run on autopilot. Many people unknowingly focus on what they don't want, scarcity, obstacles, and fears, without realizing that these thoughts bring more of the same. The real secret is learning to master the mind, choosing thoughts that support the future we desire, rather than working against it. Fear and doubt are the biggest barriers to this process. They weaken the energy behind a vision, scattering its power. True faith is not blind belief, it is absolute confidence. It is the deep understanding that what is clearly envisioned will take shape. This is the difference between those who wish for change and those who create it. The mind must be protected, treated like a sacred space where only thoughts that align with one's goals are allowed to grow. Like a garden, the mind flourishes when tended with care. Negative thoughts, like weeds, must be removed before they take root. When the dominant inner story changes, the outer world has no choice but to follow. Reality is a reflection of the mind. Master the thought, and the world will shift accordingly. Faith is the invisible bridge between thought and reality. It is the unseen force that activates universal laws, ensuring that what the mind believes will take form. Many think faith is blind trust without proof, but in truth, it is the opposite. Real faith is a deep certainty, an unshakable knowing that even when obstacles appear, the unseen forces are already working behind the scenes. When a vision is held with conviction, the universe aligns to bring it into existence. People, events, and opportunities naturally fall into place. Faith is not about asking for help from an outside force, it is about tuning into the power already within. A person who truly understands this moves through life differently. Struggle and limitation disappear because they recognize that abundance is everywhere, available to those who believe they deserve it. Doubt, on the other hand, blocks this flow. Faith removes all barriers, but faith alone is not enough. Action must follow. However, this action is not driven by fear or desperation. It is fueled by confidence. Someone who knows their success is certain moves forward calmly, making decisions not out of worry, but with the expectation of victory. This is the natural rhythm of creation. When the mind is clear, reality follows effortlessly. Words, too, play a crucial role. They are not just sounds, but powerful vibrations that either strengthen or weaken the vision being built. Speaking negatively, saying things like, "I always fail," or "nothing ever works for me," sends the wrong message to the subconscious mind, which treats such words as instructions. Instead, words should support the vision. Affirmations like "success flows to me easily" reinforce the mind's blueprint, turning thought into reality. Words shape reality, but how they are spoken matters just as much as what is said. Saying, "I will be wealthy," keeps success in the future, always just out of reach. Instead, saying, "I am aligned with wealth now," brings abundance into the present moment. The universe responds not just to words, but to the energy behind them. A quiet statement filled with certainty holds more power than loud declarations spoken with doubt. Mastering spoken language is the final step in turning thoughts into reality. When words, emotions, and beliefs align, they create a force that reality must reflect. Every conversation, every inner thought, every sentence spoken aloud is shaping the world. Speak with intention, declare with confidence, and watch as life begins to mirror the power of your words. Creation follows a natural rhythm, just like the seasons change and the tides rise and fall. A seed does not become a tree overnight, yet it follows an unseen order that ensures its growth. Manifestation works the same way. Many try to force their desires into existence, pushing against the process in frustration. But real creation is not about struggle, it is about flow. The most powerful creators do not fight against the current, they move with it. A farmer does not dig up a seed every day to check if it has sprouted. They trust the process. The same trust is needed when bringing thoughts into reality. Doubt and impatience disrupt the process, while faith allows it to unfold naturally. Every dream has its own timing. Just as night effortlessly gives way to dawn, what is meant to be will take shape when the moment is right. True mastery is not about control, it is about trust. Creation is not about forcing results, it is about working in harmony with the natural flow of the universe. Just as the planets move in perfect order without effort, so too does reality respond to the energy we project. When one stops struggling and starts aligning with this rhythm, manifestation becomes effortless. The shift from hoping to knowing, from effort to ease, happens when we trust this unseen intelligence at work. Belief is powerful, but assumption is transformative. To assume is to fully embody the reality one desires. It is not about hoping for change, but living as if the change has already happened. The subconscious mind does not question what it accepts as true. A person who assumes wealth, confidence, or love does not wait for proof. They act in alignment with that truth. This shift in identity alters thoughts, emotions, and actions, drawing in experiences that match the new self-concept. The outer world reflects the inner state, not the other way around. A person seeking success must think, speak, and move as someone who is already successful. If self-doubt creeps in, it is simply the old identity resisting change. But reality bends not to fleeting thoughts, but to deeply held beliefs. True mastery comes from unwavering commitment to the new identity. When desire is no longer something to chase, but something to embody, life reorganizes itself to match. Manifestation follows cycles, just like nature. A seed does not sprout the moment it is planted. It grows beneath the surface, unseen, before breaking through. Many give up too soon, mistaking silence for failure. But just as a farmer trusts the unseen growth of his crops, one must trust the unseen forces at work. When aligned with this process, what is imagined must eventually take form. Creation does not require force, it requires trust. Just as a farmer waters the soil without seeing immediate results, one must nurture their vision even when there are no visible signs of progress. The unseen stage is the most important, where events, opportunities, and circumstances align beneath the surface. Doubt disrupts this process, pulling up roots before they can grow. True persistence is not about forcing outcomes, but about holding faith even when reality has yet to reflect the inner vision. Everything unfolds at the right time. A fruit picked too early is bitter, and a flower forced open wilts. Rushing results only distorts them. Instead of demanding instant success, the wise observe small shifts, unexpected opportunities, subtle changes, or a growing sense of inner certainty. These are signs that progress is underway. Persistence is not about struggle, but about moving in harmony with the natural flow. Those who hold their vision steady will eventually see it materialize. Stillness is the key to receiving guidance. A restless mind cannot hear the quiet wisdom of intuition. Just as a calm lake reflects the sky, a still mind reflects the higher intelligence that governs creation. Meditation, silence, and contemplation clear mental noise, allowing inspired ideas to emerge effortlessly. The greatest creators do not chase answers, they allow answers to come. Mastery over the mind is not about occasional focus, but about continuous awareness. The most powerful creators do not just visualize their desires, they embody them. To claim abundance, one must entertain lack. To expect success, one must not speak of failure. Reality reflects what is deeply believed. There is no limit to what can be created, only the choice of how fully one is willing to step into their power.